I remember when I took a media and society class. It was a requirement to move up in the film program. The professor obviously knew what he was talking about, but it was pretty difficult for me to comprehend most of the subject. There was another class I took that semester, film and literature. I thought it'd be more fun and right up my alley. That professor's opinion and curriculum I understood completely. I just thought he was full of shit. And because it was a general education class, everyone had to agree with his thoughts or flunk. I let the full semester go by without standing up on my desk and saying, "Oh, Captain, my Captain, go screw yourself." Oh well. That's how it goes. By the end of the semester, I was ready to say good riddance to both of these guys, and even those buildings they taught in. It's hard to believe at the beginning of the semester I didn't know my way around, and showed up late to class because I got lost. I love comparing and contrasting the past and present.
I made a new friend, and we had lunch together. Turned out we had a lot in common. We spent the rest of the day together just walking around campus. I told him I'd never come to the fountain before, and, well, there we were all of a sudden. A while later, we were making a short film for my roommate's film class. She had him chase me all around campus because I stole his favorite pillow. The last thing we shot was at this fountain. I faked throwing the pillow into the water. He lunged, and then he threw himself into the water, clothes and all. Then he hugged me and got me soaked. Good times. What does it mean to me now? I wonder. I got nothing. I like to look back.
I'm lucky to get cast in anything anymore. I'm either too short or too southern or too not normal, and that's why I always treasure my time here. Everything I did, I'll always treasure. I don't have a lot of regrets to mention. The ones I do have just don't matter. It's so weird walking through here nowadays. It's like I expect to see the ghosts of my old fellow actors and actresses waiting for me to rejoin the party. I wonder if that's what heaven is like, getting back to a special moment in time and seeing what else can be said or done. It'd be like the ultimate improv session, I think. Love it.
I regret not seeing any performances here. I always sort of walked past live bands playing on the stage. I'd only come here with a friend or something. I'd play frisbee by the chapel nearby, too. I always liked...
Really? Dawn?
Oh my god.
Hi!
I missed you.
I missed you too. How are you?
Good.
You work here now?
Yeah, at the registrar's office.
Well, sounds like you never left.
Yeah. Here in Texas now, right?
Yeah.
Are you here for homecoming?
I might go to that. I'm here just to see family and friends. I'm actually seeing Chloe later. Do you want to go?
Yeah, I love Chloe. I miss her too.
Well, she's still making her movies and...
Sure is. Wish she'd cast me in something again.
Yeah, well, I can make her.
Sure, go on ahead. Maybe forcing someone to give me another acting gig is the way to go.
That's not true. Tell you what, give me a monologue. Get up there and read it for me and I'll record it on my phone.
Here?
Yeah, right there on the stage.
You're serious?
I'm dead serious. Get up there.
Okay.
Stand tall, Dawn.
I think I'm tall enough. Thank you very much.
I'm not.
You are, believe me.
All right, go on.
How dare you? After all this time, you still kick yourself in the shin over something you regret. Blame me, the RA who couldn't care less, everyone. Blame yourself and accomplish nothing. Blame everyone and live miserably. Blame me and confuse me. How dare you? You know, I think it's best for the entire dormitory to just leave the subject out of it before the green-eyed monster rears its ugly horned head, because I'm pretty sure that it's ugly and has horns because it doesn't reflect well on you, me, or anyone else. So let that be a lesson to you. Scene.
Who do you think is more full of shit? A bunch of college students talking about whatever, or a bunch of adults talking about whatever?
You mean like what we're doing right now?
Yeah, I mean, who's more pathetic? I wonder. I just remember going to a bunch of parties where people were talking about what they were majoring in and acted like they knew everything or whatever.
I get that.
Yeah, I remember going to a party and there were all these pretentious assholes talking about how they didn't believe in writer's block and how they didn't believe in any of that. And I just remembered, I don't want to be like that.
Oh, did you get that pharmaceutical commercial? I'm up for Costco. It's like, it's not even what they say. It's the, good for you. You got a commercial. It's the way they say it. And I just want to be like, look, I'm doing something else. Piss off.
They just think they're so smart because to them it's always in the moment, whatever that's supposed to mean.
Fair point. It's just like, I just don't have it in me to say that what's right and wrong anymore.
In the arts.
Yeah, sure.
I get that. I mean, I guess there's a lot to feel right or wrong about right now.
Can we not talk about that? This is supposed to be a fun little reunion.
Okay. Sorry.
A sporadic one at that. I mean, it feels like we're in a movie.
Speaking of movies, what are you doing right now?
You sure you want to know?
I want to know.
Yeah, we're interested.
Well, I mean, I guess I could tell you. I mean, this is just a change. Like, I usually don't get to tell people, I mean, at parties, like, I'm just usually stuck to myself and don't talk to anybody or get on my phone and just cling to it.
Well, cling to us. You know us. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It's a comedy drama, an indie dramedy, if you will. It's about the main character who is, well, she's dealing with like loss of friendships, and it's kind of a progression of how she tries to rekindle these friendships and how she makes new friendships and while also rekindling old ones.
I like it. I mean, sounds very coming of agey.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. I wanted something that kind of felt like a very coming of age story. I feel like you're never too old for a coming of age story either.
I don't think so either. I agree with you there. I mean, sometimes I wish we could just go back to the basics like Barney and learn manners.
Have you started filming yet?
No, I haven't been able to find anyone for the lead. I thought about casting calls, but I don't have a budget for the film. No budget, no pay.
Well, it'll just show dedication for the arts when you do find somebody. They'll just be happy to do it and you'll find someone.
Yeah, well, I mean, I hope so.
Yeah. I think to me, it just shows like you're willing to admit when you're wrong and like learn and grow from your mistakes.
Okay, I mean, I didn't tell you that this movie was a movie about my life, but I mean, I can't confirm or deny that, so,
Well, I am currently a struggling actress with a flexible schedule. I'm just saying.
You want to be in my movie?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, why don't you tell me that after you read the script?
Okay.
You might change your mind after reading it, though.
I doubt it, but I'd be happy to read it.
I mean, look here. We've been here less than an hour. You've got a gig and you've got an actress.
Well, unless I hate the script.
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember when we used to hang out in like Smith Lobby?
Yeah, we had free pizza, free cable, and the Wi-Fi was better than my own room.
Ooh, the free pizza was at the RA parties.
Yeah, and I would try to convince the RAs to not play the top 40s because I couldn't stand listening to another Taylor Swift song. Which is actually kind of funny in hindsight.
Why?
Because I actually really like her now. Her music's pretty popular.
Yeah. I guess, I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of the stuff that we used to anymore. It's kind of embarrassing, but it just got commercial, and, you know, I wouldn't even walk across the street for a Drake concert.
Hey, I love Drake.
What about Ed Sheeran or Billie Eilish?
I mean, I like them too, and, you know, Cardi B and Harry Styles, like, they've all got really great music. Really, at the end of the day, I'm just an adult alternative kind of gal, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't discriminate. And I mean, I really appreciate like all types of good music. I mean, think about Machine Gun Kelly. I mean, he went from being a rapper to being a really awesome guitarist.
Hey, you know, do you ever wonder, like, if who is big now will be popular in the future? I mean, Lucas Graham was, like, super big when we graduated. I haven't heard anything from them lately.
Oh my gosh, right? Like, I mean, I didn't like him back in the day, but now I love that 7 Years song. I finally get what he's trying to say by it.
So we're just pondering and reminiscing on all the things. Is it a little depressing?
Are you depressed?
No. I just, you know, I guess we can live in the past before we go live in the future.
I mean, that's kind of what the movie is about, though. I mean, the main character goes from the past, the present, and the future, and that's what, you know, it's all about.
So who's the main character in this scenario?
Aren't we all the main character in our own movie?
Oh my gosh. No, that's a good question. Where are we? I mean, we're not in college anymore. Where are we? Like, ugh, this philosophical bullshit follows me everywhere I go. Let's just not talk about this anymore. Like, let's have a different type of conversation. I mean, what would you do different?
God, I think you know.
What?
You know too. I mean, if I had to go back and do things differently, well, you know I'm married. Just the whole situation, you know, I didn't marry the guy with the elaborate creative, you know, proposal scheme.
Oh.
Yeah, I would just be honest, about how I felt about things and where I saw things going. And I wouldn't have gone behind his back. That wasn't fair. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, really, I can't. I like my life now, and I love my husband. It's just sometimes I want to punch myself for not thinking things through more thoroughly.
We make mistakes. That's how we get better.
You're right. I mean, what would you change?
Well, I think I'd be less clingy. Like, sometimes when I wasn't with my friends, I wouldn't know what to do. Mm-hmm. I took my alone time seriously. Everybody needs alone time. But other times I didn't want to be alone. And like, this doesn't leave here.
Of course. Yeah. What is it?
I cyber-stalked some people. Like, if they would post on social media that they were going to be at the karaoke bar or at the student center for an event, like, I'd show up and I'd be there too, like, oh hey, what a coincidence, even though it wasn't. And like, I realized, like, I would text too much, I would put myself out there, and I would be too much. And like, I started to realize that people usually like me until they get to know me better. So I'm still trying to work on it.
You know what mine is? Not quitting Shepherd's Club when I should have.
The fellowship thing?
Yeah, I mean, I made a lot of good friends. There were a lot of good people. But there were some not so good people. I mean, after you left, there were some people that were actually kind of homophobic.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
It is my fault. I told Melanie, who told everybody else. Something else I'd do differently.
It's an extension of what you were just saying. You were just trying to be a good friend. I just came on too strong.
Wait. Am I missing something?
You know I'm pansexual, right?
Yeah.
Do you know how the people in Shepherd's Club knew about my little secret?
Because I couldn't keep my big mouth shut. I didn't know what to do. I was scared and I didn't know what to say.
When I said I was in love with you? Dawn, it's okay. It's okay. I still love you. It's okay.
I hate myself.
Dawn, don't. Don't. It's okay. I still care about you. I know that you're just a person. Like, you didn't actually mean to do anything wrong. It's okay. We all make mistakes.
So Dawn told Melanie and Melanie told everybody else?
Yeah, there were people protesting outside the chapel. And some of Shepherd's Club was out there and they were protesting, and they're supposed to be, a certain type of group of people who, are supposed to be the ones to say, love thy neighbor, but they were also saying, love thy neighbor, but only so much. Look, you wanted something positive. Here's something positive. I am here, and I'm just happy to be able to tell you that I care about you. I'm happy to be able to tell you that we're all here able to be here for each other. That's what's important. Get over here. Bye. Look, I'm gonna go to the Performing Arts Center. You wanna come?
Sure.
Dawn?
I'm sorry.
Just Dawn.